And yes, I've got the music on or off. The microphone is on. Welcome everyone. Glad to have you all on board here. I was just checking something and make sure I didn't forget. So here we go. Hopefully I will do this right. And I think I got it. Anyway, first off, a lot of you are asking, am I feeling better today? Well, let me go through this a little bit. Last night we had a real big thunderstorm, and yes, it cleaned the air quite a bit. And that really helped. It was really good. Slept not too bad during the night, except for I woke up with basically an egg on my cheek. And I have an abscess going now. So it's from one to the other. But we're okay. Coughing and sneezing is down over by 50%. So I'm happy about that. And we're going to continue on with the show today. And the abscessing tooth is not so bad. I can deal with it. Yeah, it is one of those things. Anyway, Colin Deadman was our first one in today, and he got some cookies, and he gives half the cookies to Irish. And there you go. Irish Monk, yeah, you're good. You got cookies. 2 stacks of lava cookies for you, and 2 stacks for Colin. So they should be all right. Yeah, no wonder if you felt so lousy. Yeah, go to the dentist. Actually, I made an appointment this morning, and I was hoping to get in today, and they can't do anything until tomorrow morning. So I am going, and later, it's about 11, hang on, 10:45 is the appointment time tomorrow. So, okay, Juliet says, Dr. Fox, I'm experiencing the same thing at the moment. Tooth/gums hurt. It's been like that for me all my life. It certainly didn't help. As a child, I ended up having some pretty bad teeth, and I had to get my primary teeth because my regular or adult teeth were coming in too soon. I ended up having to get 7 of my primary teeth pulled out in one shot. And, as a young kid, that's detrimental for you. So I was 5 years old at that point in time, and I thought, holy mackerel, I don't need this. I don't like dentists. Anyway, welcome everyone. Glad to have you all on board here today. First off, welcome to our wonderful moderators, Arizona Snowman. Piggy is here, but she is in the background, so anyone wants to throw crayons for her, put them in that cart I put out earlier, and that would be awful nice, and she'll pick them up later. Apparently, she had a very warm day today, and of course they still have the same kind of deal that we have here. The pollen is everywhere, and it is causing a lot of people to have the same issues, all snuffed up. So her snout is kind of stuffed up with wonderful pollen, and she won't be doing too many snout bops today. Anyway, so welcome Arizona Snowman, Piggy, C&D Boy, and of course Joseph Fields Official, if he's hiding in here somewhere, and he usually does come in. He's just quiet in the background. Anyway, let's see. I've got a nice big hammer and chisel. Do you want me to pop over? Yeah. No, we need vice grips. I've got them. It's easy enough to do. Dr. Fox, we know how camera monitoring. We now have a camera monitoring. AJAS TV channel has a roving camera. Sue, can you send me that link if you could, please? And this is what my next scenario is. Oh, Hekla and the Reykjans. Well, I think the Reykjans Peninsula is more important than Hekla. And anyway, I'm kind of torn between two places right now. Do we show Etna first, or do we go over and talk about what's going on in Iceland? And I think I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to figure it out real quick here. Anyway, yeah, let's have a quick peek at what's going on in Iceland. Then we'll come back to a wonderful Etna here, and we do have some other video footage from yesterday that I'd like to share from our wonderful what is it? Active nature. There we go. Boy, I'll get it out yet. Oh, it's going to be one of those nights, I think. Anyway, welcome all of you, and we're going to go over to Iceland shortly. Going to say hi to everyone first. And we'll start out by hi Tetra, and of course Sue Hayes, and John Raper is here, Mona Alfano, Linda Schoof, I welcome you guys. B-Matt, welcome back. Trev T, of course. It's okay, Trev. We're good. John Lloyd in the channel. Colin Deadman, of course. Spooky Avocado is here. Welcome. Juliet made it in. Kevin Haynes is here. Did I say we got, yeah, John Lloyd and John Raper both in here today, and we got Colin already. Sasha in the house already as well, and going up some more. Paul Williams, welcome. Going up a little bit more. Did I say Mona Alfano? I think I did. Grandma B, welcome back. I'm glad to have you on board. And going up a little bit more here to try to see some other names as we slide up slowly. And let's see, we got Linda already, we got Sue. Bo is back. Welcome, Bo. Glad to have you on board. And let's see who else snuck in. I'm scrolling. Doing a bunch of scrolling. Russell, I'm Brainerd. Welcome. Glad to have you back on board. We got Kevin Haynes already. Grandma B, we got going up some more. And let's see, who else? I'm just looking, trying to find which one. Pardon me. I said about 50% of my coughing was gone. The other 50% is still very active, you guys. So pardon me if I happen to cough with the microphone on. I don't always have opportunity to reach the button in time. And let's see, going up a little bit more to see who else snuck in here. I'm just seeing a lot of repeats, which again is great, because that means that people are chatting in the chat room, and that's exactly what we want. Digital Dreamer is also here. Welcome. Glad to have you on board. Going up a little bit more, seeing who else we've got, and I'm just not seeing any other ones. I'm all the way to the top. I bet you I'll find more at the bottom. Jonesy Music. I knew I'd find somebody at the bottom that I didn't say hi to. Welcome. Glad to have you back on board. And Jonesy Music throws in, wow, has this volcano been erupting continuously? Pretty much. It has been going and going and going. And what you're seeing is about the same strength that's been going for the last few days. I think it seemed that and again, I'm not sure, but you know, if it's just optical or if it's actually not erupting as much. during the daytime or the early mornings, but in the later afternoon and evening when the light starts to dim down, we can certainly see it quite a bit, Jonesy Music. And to me it looks like it's about the same level. So doing well. And thank you again for that £2 super chat. That's awesome. Susie is also here. Let's see. Did I miss anyone else? I got Tetra, Trev T. We got, and I think I got most of the wonderful names. If I did not call your name out, I'm not trying to be offensive or anything like that. I just didn't see you in the chat yet, and we'll try to get at it and catch you and say hi to you as things progress here. But anyway, yeah, as I was saying, I want to actually pop over to more Pepsi on hand, Doctor. Yeah, I got enough Pepsi. I'm good. Wow, my phone is really slow tonight. Weird. You know what? My computer was really slow just starting the show here, and something is up with the internet. I think somebody's hacked it. And wow, hey, Jonesy Music throws in and becomes a lavalier. That's awesome, Jonesy Music. And Jonesy Music, new member. And welcome to the lavaliers. We really do appreciate that. That is awesome. And thank you. Restart it, Linda? Yeah, that might be some advice there that Mona has, but I couldn't restart my computer because it was doing it right before the stream, and I have over an hour's worth of material to set up to try to get the stream going again if it goes down. So it has its issues and drawbacks, unfortunately. And right now we've got a pretty nice set of eruptions happening there at Etna. I hate to go away from that, but I do want to pop over, and we do want to take a look and see exactly what's going on over at our wonderful Iceland. I did get that email, Sue, and I will take a look at that shortly, I think. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, okay. It put it there. And I'm going to have to investigate these guys a little bit to see exactly who they are and what they're doing. And okay, it looks like they've got drone coverage is what they're showing of the peninsula, and that is certainly drone coverage. Okay, so they are showing some videos there, but that is interesting. I will definitely keep an eye on that, and that would be pretty cool to see if something is going on. And but anyway, I do want to take you over there, and we do want to take a look at a couple of things. So popping over, of course, and there's Ragnar. I had to throw that back up on the screen, and of course it's going to refresh and give us the darker picture. Yep. Pardon me. Again, I couldn't reach for the button in time. Hey, Smoking Joking is here. Welcome. Glad to have you on board. And anyway, that's all right. Ragnar's being quiet and everything. Let's go over to the harmonic tremor chart, and this is where things will start to get a little bit more interesting. And of course, we are looking at the one for Fregra del Fiel, and that's what we see right now. We do see some spikes in here, fairly large ones, and makes you wonder what's going on. Most of the other ones are smaller. Hang on. Yeah, that one was a sneeze. I had to stop that. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, as we were looking here, we see the larger spike, but we don't see anything really major and over here in the Fragor del Fiol area. So let's take a look down at the Grindavik chart and take a look and see what the differences are. And there's Grindavik, and you notice these are up quite a lot higher, right? And then you've got the biggest one. But you also have some pretty heavy activity right in here. And that wasn't on the other one, of course. And that tells us we had multiple rumbles happening early in the morning. And I'm not sure what exactly would be entailed there. But I am about to reveal something to you that is going to be a little bit shocking. And here we go. I know you guys are going to go, huh? How come it hasn't erupted yet? Anyway, there's our peninsula, and we'll take a look at the rest of Iceland later. I'm too interested in the peninsula, especially this stuff right here. Let's take a look at this big one out in the water first, and I'm not sure what that guy's doing. That happened today at 1411, 7.7 kilometers down for a 3.2 magnitude. This is a 1.7 at 1654, 7.5 kilometers down. This guy here, 1.5, 7.1 kilometers down from 1554. And then we slide over 1.7 and 7.1 kilometers down, 1418. And those are all offshore today. And then we do have 1.3 a little closer, 6:27 a.m., 5.1, and it is again 1.3 in magnitude. So a couple kilometers difference in from there to there. That is interesting. And as we slide in, right on the tip here, we don't see anything. And going out, that's the whole thing. I'm looking for stuff that is out in the fields here, and we don't see it. And I'm getting to these. Don't worry, you guys. I'm looking for other ones. And we don't see anything over there. Okay, let's talk about this area for a second. Let's just take a look at the depths. And a lot of this might be from yesterday. These ones are from between yesterday and today. Anyway, that's 5 kilometers down, 4:32 a.m., 1.1. This guy right here, 1.5, 8:02 a.m., 5.3 kilometers down. Everything's sounding pretty normal so far, right? 5.3 depth for that one, 1.2, 419. Then we have this from yesterday, 2109, 5 kilometers down for that 1.0, and that was supposed to be a 2.0, but that's what it ended up being. This one, 8:03 a.m., 6.6 kilometers down for that 1.3, so nothing spectacular that is going to flip us out yet. 4.6 kilometers down for this 1.3 from 2226 yesterday. This is 1.5 from 2239, also 4.4 kilometers down. This 1.1 again, 4.1 kilometers, 2254 was the time. Now that takes care of most of those. We'll slide over here a little bit and start to go, okay, 3.7 kilometers down for this 1.2 at 2307. And let's just catch this 1.5 down here as well. I think that might be yesterday's at 1959, 5.6 kilometers down. And everything is happy so far. This one is a little bit more shallow. Happened at 4:26 a.m. and 1.2. And you're about to see where our new earthquake is going to be, you guys, or our new volcano. And we're going to take a look at these that are a little bit weird. We got a 1.2 right over here. We're going to look at this one first. 2.1 kilometers down. That's not very far. 1538 was the time on that, 1.2. This guy here, 2.3 kilometers down, 1.0, 7:27 a.m. 1.5 right here, 3.1 kilometers down. I don't need to go through all the times and everything, but this one here, 5:41, 3.6 kilometers down. We go to this 1.4, 2.5 kilometers down, and this 1.4, 3.6 clicks down. Okay, that takes care of those guys. Now let's get into the interesting stuff right here. And this is where we start to see things come shallow. And I've got a sneaky hunch we're going to have a volcano right in here somewhere. 1900 from yesterday, it was 2 kilometers down for that 1.2. This 1.2, oh, I think we got on the wrong one here, unless we got two of them. Yeah, two of them, both at 1900. They're very close to each other. 1.9 kilometers for that one depth-wise. The 1.3 here, 2.1 kilometers from yesterday at 1903. And then we get into the newer stuff, and this is where you start getting worried. This is 100 meters down, you guys. 1.0, 1:39 a.m. That is not very deep, okay? And this is where consistency now is what we're looking for. 1.3 kilometers down, not very far down. 6:13 a.m. On that 1.8. This 1.2, 100 meters down, 1:22 a.m. And that gets a little bit scary. This is a 0.8 of a kilometer down, 1:08 a.m. This guy here is 100 meters down, 1:10 a.m. So as you can see, these depths are very, very shallow, and that is a good indicator that we're going to have something right in here. Anyway, 1:38 a.m., 1.1 kilometers down, 1.3, and let's get to this guy, 1.1 kilometers down, 1:29 a.m. Then we take a look at these other ones here. Half a kilometer down, 1.2, 2:06 a.m. And then we sneak out 1.5 kilometers down. So they're not quite as shallow as the other ones, but 1:58 a.m. for that 1.1. And then we get over here, take a look, and I don't like that. It is 100 meters down, 1.1. From 1:59 a.m. This 1.9 out here, luckily 4.6 kilometers down. That's kind of a relief. And there we have 3.5 kilometers down on that one at 7:01. So in here is where I think we are going to see something happen. And this is where I really, really kind of hope, and keeping my fingers crossed, it happens up here, not here. And the reason I say that is this area here is higher land. Okay, if it does happen over here, that flow will be directed outward, and it will end up going around a lot of stuff. They've got time to build berms and things like that. If it happens right here on top of Lagerfeld, then we've got a problem, because that has a tendency to pour right into here. And if that goes in here, you see the direction of that lava flow, and you can almost see the old stuff there, and right into town. Okay, and I'm not trying to be a bad guy. I'm just kind of telling you what I'm seeing here, and I'm hoping that if there is an eruption, it happens on the back side of that hill, and that the flow is off in that southwestern direction, and would be a lot better. So this is something that is a little bit scary for them right now here in Grindavik, and I'm really hoping that this thing is going to just move all the way over here or something, and not bother anybody, or actually, better yet, move all the way over to Ragnar, and I would really be good with that. At Suhays, there is that is where the drilling rig is working today, but don't tell anybody, especially Dr. Fox. What? Trev, I told you not so darn close to Grindavik. Oh my God. Anyway, you guys, that is something that is scary, and I really do hope that this eruption, if it does take place, it can out here. Having said all of these that are only 100 meters down, that doesn't mean that it is imminent yet, but it certainly is an indicator that we have magma pushing upward, and that is scary. So hopefully the future is going to be a little bit brighter, and we can see that move out to the west a little bit. That would really be nice, and I would be happy with that. So that is kind of the bad news for today. It is news for sure, but it is kind of bad news in that sense, and I really don't like being the bearer of that bad news, but that is what we're looking at. While we're here, that covers the end of the Reykjanes Peninsula, of course, and this is the capital city, Reykjavik, and Keflavik, the airport. By the way, just so you know, Keflavik is actually built right, or the airport is built right on an old volcano. Just so you know, okay? Anyway, Keflavik Airport, Keflavik Town, Reykjanesbar, and Yardvik, all in those areas. And of course, that is Grindavik, and the Blue Lagoon and the power plant, if you missed that. So that's what we're looking at. What I was curious about was to take a look in Geldingadalur, or our area as we say, and kind of look out to see if we see any earthquakes, and we see nothing at all, and that is amazing. It just kind of throws me for a little bit of a loop here. How come we're not seeing anything there? We slide over a little bit, and we do see a 1.0 out here, 6.5 kilometers down. That was yesterday's from 1946, and we're not even seeing anything happening out here at in the lake area either. We do have a 1.2 up here. I didn't see that guy earlier. And that guy is 7.1 kilometers down from 10:53 a.m. So I don't think that's going to matter much. But the important part is that small grouping right there. That is a scary grouping in that sense. Looking at a few more, we do see some offshore stuff out here, 1.5 and a 1.6. I haven't seen too many out here. 1.1 kilometers down, and that happened at 12:16. And the other guy here, 1.6, is 2.9 kilometers down, and that is at 11:14 a.m. And that's kind of out in the water. That would make a nice new volcano if it popped out over there. And hopefully it doesn't happen over here at Vitkin, because they'll have to evacuate the entire island. And by the way, that is all basically a couple of volcanoes there, and yeah, they got people living there, I guess. Okay, sliding up, and now there was a mention of somebody monitoring Hekla. And that is nice, but I don't think we're going to see anything at Hekla. There's Hekla right there. And, you know, we don't see any earthquakes around Hekla. Don't know what's going on over there. We do see this lava field where we have seen other ones in the past right in this area here, but nothing major. We do have this 1.6 from yesterday, 1730, and that was 5.7 kilometers down for that 1.6. Looking here, we don't see anything on Katla at all. Very, very quiet in that respect. Moving over towards Grimsvatn and Bardabunga, we don't see anything there either. And we also don't see anything out here at Astja. So Astja has gone quiet according to this chart, and we will take another look in a little while. We do see this guy here. Earthquake, I don't know. Car crash, maybe. 1.6, 0.6 kilometers down, and that was from yesterday at 1924. And I hope that wasn't a car crash. That'd be really bad. We got a couple more out here. 1.3, real quick. How deep? 10 kilometers down. Pardon me. At 8:49 a.m. And that was there. There's another one out here somewhere. 1.8. There we go. And that guy is at 11:37 a.m. 5.4 kilometers down, 1.8 in magnitude. So that kind of gives you what's happening up in the top end, and also what's happening down in the bottom end. And this, of course, is very, very interesting, this area here. And I'm hoping, like, really that this migrates over a bit more. And if it's a couple kilometers down, it certainly can move over another couple kilometers before it starts popping up. I don't want to see it happening there. That would be really, really bad. Where's Kafka? I have no idea what Kafka is. No, speaking Icelandic. Sorry. All right, hang on. Okay, and anyway, getting back to this. So that's kind of what we're seeing there. And that is just, I guess, what it is. I'm trying to set something up here while I'm doing my stuff. Need to open up another window and grab this real quick. Copy and paste and go. Make it bigger. Oh, there we go. All right. So let us go back over to Mount Etna for right now. It is just about break time, and I do want to actually show you that video. So this is from Active Nature, and I will see if I can get his link in here right away. We'll copy that, and then we'll get it on the screen for you guys. Oh, darn it, I forgot to turn that thing off. Oh, boogie woogie, nothing. There you go. All right, where you shut her down, and we'll get rid of that guy too. All right, let's have a look. This is from Active Nature, and I will pin that link up there. Active Nature. And you guys can have a look at this. If you haven't yet subscribed to the guy's channel, you probably would like to after you see this. And the message is now pinned up in the top of the chat box. And here we go. We'll let her rip. And we do want volume. So I'll shut up while it's playing. Yeah, you really don't realize how much noise that shushing out of a volcano. It's really kind of interesting. But here's the lava flowing. Don't touch the lava. It's hot. And yes, I'll be going on a break right after this, you guys. Trev, what the heck would you want a D11 for? Pardon me. By the way, those little lava chunks that you're seeing come out of there, those are the size of cars, okay? Just so you know. And watch this boulder. You see that boulder rolling down there? That's a very, very large SUV, if not bigger. I'm sure you can see it. There it is. You want to play soccer or foosball or something? We can toss that back and forth. Hot tamales. So yeah. Yeah, a little bigger than a snowball. That's about a 10-foot diameter snowball, 3 or 4 meters in diameter. Pretty big. I love watching this though. This is absolutely awesome. Yona, welcome. Glad to have you on board. Just look at that lava. This is to make sure that everybody gets their lava fix right away. And that is beautiful. Strombolian style eruption continues from wonderful Mount Etna. And yes, this was from last night is actually when this video was taken. And it was from Active Nature, and yes, we do have permission to show it. So for those who haven't gone there, by all means, the link is up top in blue up in the chat box there. Guys, go there, have a look at it, see what you can do. I give them a quick subscribe and go from there. I'm going to put you back onto our regular Etna channel here, or channels, and unfortunately they're having focus issues with the main one. The other one's still fairly clear, but I'm sure that focus will clear up in a little bit. And in the meantime, I am going to go for a break. I do need it. I have to blow my nose and stuff. Yeah. Anyway, I'm glad that you guys are all on board. Leo Carlson, welcome, and that was good. I landed a home. Landed a home to Iceland. You okay? You were landed home to Iceland, or you landed at home in Iceland? Yona, I'm happy that you're home in Iceland, and that is good. I hope that you don't live down in Grindavik, Yona. I hope you're either in Reykjavik or some other place, because Grindavik is not a good place to be living right now. It could be risky. I was in Spain. Holy mackerel. What the heck were you doing in Spain? All right, you guys. It is time for me to go take that break, and I got to do my things here. So be good, keep smiling, play nice in the lava. The big screen should get back into focus shortly. I'm going to just zip around real quick to see if we can find a different view. Yeah, the other ones aren't all that good either. They do have some issues with the smoke and trying to get focus when it gets too smoky. And as you can see by that little insert cam there, that it is very, very smoky out there today. Anyway, I'm your host that coughs a lot. I'm your host, DrFox2000. For those people who have not yet hit that like button, please do consider hitting the like button. It will really, really help out. It is the most economical and easiest way to get support to the channel and definitely help us out and make us grow. And on that friendly note, also, if you have not yet subscribed, do consider subscribing if you feel we've earned it. And I'm going to leave it there. I need to take that break, you guys. I will be back in about 5 minutes. Don't go away. Keep smiling. Play nice in the lava. Alright, I got the microphone back on. We're going to shut that music off since we don't need it before it starts again. Oh, darn it, it did. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I got it done, and I didn't bother playing that other startup tune. I thought we'd get right back into it here. So, I'm glad to be back. So, welcome back to all of you. I'm your host, DrFox2000, here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Far, far away from Mount Etna, which is erupting like crazy right now, as we see on the little insert screen. I was trying to see if this one will come into focus, but the other screen just, I don't know, they don't, I don't know where they're pointing the focusing portion of it. Honestly, that is too far up anyway, that you'd think that you'd put your flames a little bit more in the center of the screen and actually get a little bit more of that stuff down on the bottom and allow the camera to focus. But I guess they don't quite understand that the camera can't focus on a moving target. Nevertheless, we do appreciate everything they do at Weather Sicily, and do appreciate the camera views that they do have. So all good there. And let's see, a few more people popped in. Richard Lapointe, welcome. Glad to have you on board. Juliet is here. I don't know if I said hi to you earlier or not. Tony is back. Welcome, Tony, and good to see you. And who else snuck in there? I thought I seen Sharon Stewart also made it in. And I don't know who else. We got Karen, Richard. Oh, hang on. Is there a Richard? No, maybe not. I thought, yeah, there was a Richard earlier. And going up here just to try to see if I missed someone during the break. I was away from the keyboard, you guys, so. Storm Chaser 1211. There's one that I didn't call earlier. Yeah, Richard Lapointe. Leo, I did get you earlier just before the break, so welcome anyway. Glad to have you on board. And I wish I could focus that darn camera. That just drives me crazy. It's one of those things. Anyway, you guys, let's go around the world, have a look at some of the other volcanoes as they are continuing to do their thing. And Trev, I told you to keep that crane down till we're done with the show. Anyway, okay, ignore the crane. He's lowering it, and hopefully he'll get it out of our view pretty quick. Anyway, as you can see, not too much going on at Sakurajima in Japan, and that is pretty cool. Yep, we're going around the world. Hold on to your socks. Anyway, let's go have a quick look for ice cream, and no ice cream right now. I don't know if that's the boat coming in or leaving, but we don't see any boats over here right now, so hopefully it's heading this way. And we'll get some ice cream soon, and keep your fingers crossed. Let's carry on. That is your long-range shot of Sakurajima, and we see a little bit of a haze up here, so not that much off-gassing today from it, and a little bit more quiet, which is, I guess it goes through cycles, right? And horrible picture, rain clouds and raindrops, and that is Mount Fuji, and we can't see it too well today. If it's raining at Mount Fuji, I bet you it's raining at Asosan too. And what the heck is this? Oh, somebody was just zoomed in. All right, boy, it's nice and bright and clear there. Come on, zoom in again. I want to see that. There we go, and that is pretty cool. And oh, what are they doing? They're wrecking the picture. Come on, you guys, don't wreck the picture. Oh boy, somebody's wrecking the picture. Leave it where it was. Oh, there they go, zooming in again. Oh boy. All right, I don't know what that is. Must be some kind of sensor or something. But you can see that smoke or steam coming off of there and out of here as well. That is pretty cool, and I am sure they will mess with that camera for a little while yet. And yeah, that don't look like a rock to me. That looks like a square box of some sort, possibly some sensors or something. And I think they would probably have a bunch of them around there anyway. So that is what we are seeing out at ASO, and ASO is the way it is spelt. It is smoke, not steam. Flabby, actually, in a lot of cases, it is both. It is a steam coming off of, there's some water inside the caldera, and every time it rains, that water starts to evaporate because it's being heated up. It's not a big lake in there, but it is steaming that off, and that is down on this end. The other end over here is dry, from what I heard, and that is kind of what was mentioned to me before. That was a while ago, though, and everything can change in the floor of the caldera, though. It's just like, well, you name it. Take Kilauea as an example. You know, it's changed quite a bit over just the last 6 months, and that kind of thing. So anyway, Maria, welcome. Scott Hartman also here, as well as Mary Jane. Glad to have you guys on board, and nice to see all of you. And let's move on. The next one is the one that is so hard to see, and we can't really see too much coming off of it right now. We do see that it has some smoke sitting at the top of the cone, and if we go back a couple of hours, I was trying to see if we can find some spot where it was erupting earlier, and I was not able to find anything. So even into the wee hours of the night, there's no glow points anywhere, and I don't know if it's because it was really foggy there or something, but that's kind of what we were seeing. And not anything, no action. Suwa no Sijima, and it is being quiet today. So that's what we've got there. Let's go over to something a little taller, and this is Taal, of course. And let me see if I can find that on my screen. And why is that not playing? Maybe we'll put it to live. That works better. There we go. A live Taal picture. And why does that look so poor? Let's get that up there. There we go. That's a nice looking shot. Okay, so out of Taal, we do see this little plume here. And yes, that is steam coming out of Taal, the caldera, the lake that's within the caldera of the caldera of but yeah, that bit here is steam, and this other stuff here is evaporating lake. But this billowing stuff, the heavy stuff, white stuff in the back, that is coming from the crater itself. So definitely continuing to steam and do its thing. We don't have the other side from Madame Rutsa, I don't believe. No, we don't. And so we will stick with this one for right now. And is it? It's a Taal situation, yes. You know, for something named Taal, it's actually pretty short. Actually, Taal used to be about, from what I understand, just over 3,000 feet tall. And right now it's only at about 1,000 feet, or what is it, 300 and some meters. So what happened to the rest of Taal, and why did Taal get so short? Because it had an eruption a long time ago. Hi, Dr. Fox. Did I get here in time for bacon seeds? You bet, Diane. They will be happening after the break, and that is coming up in what is it, about 5 or 6 minutes or so, or something like that. And yep, you are here in time, on time. Anyway, since we're in the Philippines, let's go to someplace across the planet, and we'll go chase some buffalo. And yep, we see buffalo, and that, of course, is Yellowstone, and we love it. No snow in Yellowstone right now. I'm liking that. And those are buffalo or bison, however you want to name them. And yeah, they look pretty placid. I don't think they're in a hurry to go anywhere. They're like walking lawnmowers. Anyway, that is what we've got happening there. Let's pop over a little bit further to the east, and we'll go right over to the Azores. And of course, Azores is always interesting because we can't see it during the daytime or nighttime very well. But anyway, Pico Island, you can see the lights there. That is from the next island over, and about 18 kilometers across that straight from between the islands here. This bright light set up down on the bottom. So those are the Pico Island lights there, and this bright light here, that's the harbor. Pardon me. Anyway, people living there as well, doing their thing. Other views, our little cove. You can see a fair amount of white water tonight. So seas are pretty rough, and when we take a look at this shot, we see the ship that normally sits here is actually anchored out a little ways, probably because it's rougher seas, and they have it sitting so it's not going to hurt anything. And getting to the earthquakes, and I am actually going to refresh this. This is only indicating 2 earthquakes out here at the Azores, so we'll give it a quick refresh, and we'll see if that's what it still says afterwards. And it does indeed. So we have a 1.5 and a 1.5. That is 7:47 a.m. For that guy, and the other one was at 11:48 a.m. So that's all they're seeing today out there, and that kind of threw me for a little bit of a loop. I thought we'd see a few more, but when's that one? That's a couple days ago already. Okay, not going to worry about the older ones. Let's take a look at the other map real quick. I did refresh this a little while ago. We do see that one. I'm going to redo this so we get proper times on here, because 34 minutes was about 2 hours ago. There, 2 hours and 35 minutes. I was close. 2.7 out in the middle of nowhere. Well, I shouldn't say the middle of nowhere. They are indeed close to the other island here, and that's okay. Anyway, this is Pico Island, the island that we've seen the lights on, and of course there's our 2 quakes indicated right there. So now my question would be, is this going to be a continuance thing, or is this thing going to die out and not show itself for, say, 5 or 6 months before it finally decides to erupt? But right now, the lessening activity is indicating that we don't have a heck of a lot going on. But again, you know, it's a matter of time. See what happens, and these not being very large. I don't know, 12 and 16 hours ago, both 1.5s. Not sure what to make of it. Anyway, there's our long list. We have the 2.7 out in the water, and then the two that are right on Sao George. And yay, the chart came up. So the two right on Sao George and the one way out in the water. And that's what we're seeing on our chart here today. So, oh, hang on. That's not what you're seeing. Now you're seeing it on your chart. That's a little better. Sorry, I got a cough a bunch here. Hang on. As much as I like spring, I don't like the pollen. Actually, the older I get, the worse the pollen affects me. So I don't know if that's just me or getting old or some darn thing. Anyway, as I mentioned, so there's the two and that one way out, and we're not going to worry about it. And that is pretty much it for right now. So we may have it subsiding a little bit out here, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but we definitely do have. I'm just trying to see what we got here. Oh, there's the other map. That's our mid-Atlantic ridge right there, and of course, then you have the other ridges going off in here and right through. Sao George Island, as well as right through here, and it continues on and joins up with these other rifts that are in there. So that's kind of what we got there. Let's pump it back there. I know where that is, and we will put it back to that. And it is actually break time. We will get over to Popocatépetl after the break. That will happen after we've had a look at our bacon seeds, and we'll go from that there then, that kind of thing. Okay. I'll get it right yet. And excuse me if you guys have just popped in and you're not familiar with what's going on. As your host, I have a really well, it was really, really bad yesterday. Worse yesterday, but really kind of plugged up sinus area because of the pollen in the air. And of course, this morning, with it having rained last night, I thought, oh, yeah, great shape, I'll be better today. And then all of us, wow, I woke up with egg on my face here as far as the abscessing tooth, and that is kind of rough. But anyway, yeah, we do see what's on the screen. We'll take a look at that guy afterwards. I'm going to throw you back over here at Etna, and hopefully they'll try to focus that other camera a little bit. That would really, really be good, unlike what it is right now. So keep your fingers crossed. Let's hope for the focus guys to show up and fix things up. On that friendly note, I'm your host, DrFox2000. I'm going to go for a 5-minute break. Hit that like button if you haven't done that yet. Hit the subscribe button if you feel we've earned it, and turn it from red to gray. And don't forget to hit that bell notification while you're there. Edith NZ, welcome. Glad to have you on board just in time for my break. And JB also popped in. Welcome, and I'll be back. Okay, and the microphone is back on, and welcome back, everyone. Glad to have you on board. And let's see, Sasha popped in here. JB saying, "Where's Piggy?" Piggy was out in the hot sun today, and the pollen and everything out there as well got her. So she is kind of. Her snout is hurting. She's got too much pollen too. And I can hear you finally. Sharon Stewart, welcome, and glad you can hear me. And I thought I was doing pretty good before. She has the snuffles. Yep, Piggy with the snuffles. Her snout bopper isn't working too well. Anyway, Sasha, wondering about zooming in. Unfortunately, we can't zoom in. And we don't have that kind of control over these cameras. We are using other people's feeds that are out there, and they're the public feeds. And of course, we don't have any control over their cameras at all, unfortunately. So can't do that. And let's see what else we can find here. We did talk about going to bacon seeds. I got to cough a whole bunch again here, so I'll get it switched, and while I'm coughing, and we'll do our thing. Don't go away. Bacon seeds coming up. Okay, microphone is on. I finished coughing, so we're all good. Anyway, this is where we left off yesterday with this wonderful piggy looking at itself, admiring itself in the mirror. And we like little pigs like that. Beautiful little fella. Anyway, here's a little tiny little bacon seed. Oh, he looks like just a little wee one. Barely looks like you could stand up, and that is a beautiful little tiny little bacon seed. And let's get to our next one here. And this one is a little bit more decked out. It's got some bling, and of course on some satin sheets there. I don't know what's going on with that. But nice to see. And that is also, silk piggy. No, that's not a frog, Sasha. That's a pig. And here's our next one, of course. And that is a little one playing with some kind of balls or something, and looking like it's got a smile on its face, enjoying what it's doing as well. Clean your snout. That's right. Keep your snout clean. And let's get to our next bacon seed. And that is this wonderful guy. And that looks pretty snouty. Blue eyes and everything. And tiny, though. Very tiny by the looks of things. Looks like it's sitting in a chair. And awesome. I like the color. Almost matches the chair, and other than the pink attributes, you'll never know that it was there. And definitely polka dot pig. Yep, the other one was definitely, and this one here definitely has a pig pet shop with a phone number, and call them if you want to get a pig. I like that. And you too could have a fuzzy couch potato just like this one. And I think that one's good for an advertisement there. So, yep, smile, you can get your own bacon seeds. And here's our last bacon seed for today. And that is gotta be the cutest out of what we can see. And yeah, you can't deny that this is not a bacon seed. This is a tiny, tiny little one. And going, hey, this is like soft. I like standing on this fur. What kind of animal am I standing on? And bison, cool. Sasha, are you looking at the right spot? We're looking at bacon seeds now, not bisons. Please make sure you're live, Sasha. Hit the live button on your thing. If you're seeing buffalo right now or bison, you're too far back. You must hit that live button and get back into the live picture. Anyway, yeah, buffalo seeds? No, this is not a buffalo seed. This is definitely a bacon seed, you guys. About as cute as we can get them, too, and we like it. All right, let's go to our next wonderful volcanoes. I did say we would go to Popocatépetl, and let us meander on over there, and let's see if I can find it on the right screen. There we go. And a little bit of blue sky up top. Definitely some clouds hanging fairly low, and I'm not sure what this guy is up to. Too much cloud to be able to tell if it's actually off-gassing. And, ooh, bright light. I don't know what that is. Get it off the screen. It's going to hurt my eyes. Anyway, as you can see, the black clouds, and of course a really nice silhouette with that sunshine coming around the side of the mountain, making it look really horrible for us. Anyway, next picture, and a little bit more of a distance, different angle, and oh, I don't think that's quite live though. There, that is live now. That was a few minutes back, so not a biggie. And we do see what it's doing. We do see a little bit of smoke up top here, but those clouds, as they're coming over, they're kind of bumping into the top of Popocatépetl, doing their thing. And that volcano is about 70 kilometers south of Mexico City. So that's it. Bison, what? Some has come to the wrong tab open. Yeah. Doc's Zoo. Okay, Linda. Need kitten seeds. Kitten seeds? Holy mackerel. I didn't have any kittens. Hang on, I got a cough. Okay, there we go. Cleared that. And let's continue with the other volcanoes. Unfortunately, that one is so smoky or cloudy in that area, we can't tell what's going on. And that is Fuego de Colima. And that is south of Guadalajara, Mexico. And that is what we're seeing. Furball or cough? It's no, it's cough. Got no pets in here, so no fur. Definitely a cough. That's from the pollen, JB. And it basically yesterday was really horrible. And here's an awesome looking picture. One that I actually like. That looks very, very nice. All right, I coughed again. Pop it, furball. Yuck, pooey, furball. Yeah. That is, I don't think so. Anyway, that's the nice part. Yeah. Fuego at sunset, and I'm kind of hoping for it to shoot something up there in the sky. Let's just take a look, and that is actually sitting, no, not quite live. Let me just see if we can find something in the last few seconds here where it puffed a little, and during the sunset time, I do believe we had a little bit of a column come out there, and it wasn't all that much, but it certainly wasn't as active today as it was a couple days ago, and you can see a little bit of a nice plume, mushroom cloud, if you will. Looks like a puppy dog, a fuzzy puppy dog. Okay, fine. I'm seeing things. It's okay. Too much pollen and I'm sticking to it. What? You made a fuego sneeze, Doc. Yep. It's the pollen. It's the pollen. Anyway, that is actually a gorgeous shot, and love those silhouettes. Now, why can't Popocatépetl be like that? Nice looking thing. So, Grandma B, what? Good night, Grandma B. Is Grandma B leaving? Take care, Grandma B. All the best to you if you are out of here. I am not going to make it to the end of the stream. Very tired. Everyone have a great night. Dr. Fox, I feel better. Thank you very much, Grandma B. You take care. Have a good night and sleep well, please. And take it easy. All right. And let me get back on track here. Next guy up, we will take a look at what is happening out at Semeru. There we go. And is that picture even moving? Why is that not moving anymore? I always hate it when they don't move. Okay, that seems to be moving now. Anyway, Semeru, we did have a fairly decent close-up of it. Actually, I think what's happened is I actually stepped back in time a little bit on there to see what it was like. Trying to capture where the eruption actually was. There was a sizable one in here somewhere, and I hadn't been able to find it. And I did see it, and I thought, okay, where is it? But we're really not seeing it. We do see the occasional little bit of splatter come out of this bottom area, and just like right now, what it's doing, it kind of is getting ready to throw some of that material out, but not very, very much. So, I'm sorry. That's kind of what we're seeing. If we put this live, and let's see if it'll go live, that is what she looks like right now. And we do actually have a pretty good plume coming out of it up at the top right now. And Semeru doing its thing. We do like that. And of course it starts buffering. That's always the way it is. Anyway, that is about 45 minutes ago that video is actually from. This would be a little bit more up to date. And let's see. This, of course, this is pumped over to Merapi. And let's see, Indonesian volcano channel, nope, not working. And Merapi, oh, hang on, let me get back on the right one here. Why is that not working? There we go. All right, that is the other one, showing the squished Merapis, and this one, of course, being better. Wow. BMAT throws in a $20 super chat to help with your tooth in the morning. Wow, thank you for that wonderful $20 super chat. That is awesome. I do appreciate that, BMAT. And anyway, let's see if we can split this up the right way here for a second. That guy, and I think we wanted him on. There we go. And that looks pretty awesome. Gets rid of that chart. We don't need that in there for right now. And that looks pretty cool. They didn't have this running all night. They just turned this one on recently. So they did have it on the other mode. And the other mode, I'm kind of thankful they did, because I am going to share a little stuff with you here. And this was about 4:25, I think was the time. Yeah, 4:24 and some seconds. This one was actually pretty good. As we watched, oh, hang on, I gotta go back to a full screen here. There we go. All right, as we watched it coming down, you can see the seismograph down on the bottom here, and as you see how active it got during this eruption, there's quite a bit of bacon that has coming down, come out on this particular shot, and this is a little larger than its normal volume. What we usually see is a lot less than that. So I'm kind of happy to see a little bit more bacon sliding down the hill, you guys. Just lean back and relax. Drilling noise. Oh, no drilling noises. I don't like the drill. Hypersonic drills in my mouth. What the heck is that guy doing? Anyway, lots of bacon. Okay, lots of bacon coming down that hill, so we definitely do see that. That looks pretty awesome. I'm just going to see if we can turn those background things off. There we go. And it did it a few times prior to that as well. And let's see if we can find a couple more of those shots here. And they weren't quite as spectacular as that one. There was a couple other ones that were fairly big though, and I wanted to try to get those on the screen. And yeah, this one here. So about here, and that one, yeah, you've seen quite a bit of that lava flowing at that time. And this was 2:45 a.m. Their time, and definitely some bacon flow. Yeah, Irish Monk anti-pollen donation. Wow, Irish Monk, that is very kind of you. Let's see, Irish Monk. Okay, and that is a wonderful €10 super chat. Thank you very much, Irish Monk. And that is awesome for the anti-pollen donation. Yeah, let's all go ban pollen. It's taken every one of us out. Oh, yeah, I can read it now. My gravestone died from pollen asphyxiation. Oh boy, not a way to go. Anyway, that one did show a lovely lava coming out, and we can see a little bit more even popping out at the top here. And again, the seismic lines indicating a very large activity at the time of the exodus of said lava. And there were other ones not too far before that, and let's see if we can get to them right about there. And there's more of that wonderful bacon flowing down the hill. Dr. Fox, my offer from this morning is still good. All right, Tom, I appreciate that, buddy. And that is awesome. Anyway, again, a seismic activity showing a very heavy as that bacon is flowing down the hill. So hopefully you guys are seeing a little bit of bacon today and not being deprived. I hate it when we have a poor show and we don't get to see a lot of bacon. And this is a nice thing to see. Got to go. Monkus needs attention. Be well, young man. Thank you kindly. That is awesome. Do appreciate that, Irish monk. And let's see if we can find the next spot here where it started throwing out. There it is. This one I don't think was as big, but it did still throw a little bit of lava out. And I'm just going back to search here for a lot more bigger ones. I don't think there were too many that were of a sizable relevance, really. The little guys, I'm not going to worry about. We've seen those before, right? So not much sense in that. This one might be kind of interesting. Let's see if we back that up a little bit to see where it started. And about 10-15 seconds. Yeah, we'll let that go and watch that roll down the hill. By the way, if the ice cream boat is there, you better head over there real quick. Oh, I have it on the wrong camera. We'll fix that. Going back to Merapi here. And yeah, all right. Why is the ice cream boat not showing up? Oh, I see. Yeah, the boat is in, you guys. So if you want to run down for ice cream, you can. I just double checked, and it is there. So you can see it. It's parked. So hurry on down, get your ice cream, and hurry on back because we got more stuff happening. Oh, hang on. It's already break time. Holy mackerel, I didn't even realize that. Okay, you guys, it is break time. I'm going to put it back onto Mount Etna. And again, we're suffering from the same focal problem. How come is that bottom screen not moving? Oh, it is now. All right. Hopefully, they'll get it focused for us. I'm your host, DrFox2000. I am going to take a break right away here for a few minutes. For those good people who have joined us, and if you do enjoy the show so far and like what's going on, by all means, hit that like button if you haven't hit it yet. Really would help us out. The more, the better as far as the YouTube analytics are concerned. Really would appreciate it. And also want to say that if you haven't subscribed yet, please do consider subscribing if you'd like. And hopefully you will. Hang on. And normally I don't have a cold or don't sound quite as stuffed up. It's the season, the pollen season, and doing its thing. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to take that break. So please don't go away and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and I will be back in 5 minutes or thereabouts approximately. And if I've changed things here in the meantime, don't panic. It's just in the background that I'm changing it. And we'll see what we can come up with. If they can't focus this one, I'll try a different feed. No promises or guarantees, but we'll give it a whirl. Anyway, don't go away. Keep smiling and play nice in the lava. I'll be back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the microphone back on. I'm going to just turn that music off, maybe. Hang on here. I see what the problem is. I don't know. Hang on. Let me straighten this out. This is going to reset everything here. I had music on my end. I don't know if you guys had music on your end, but it is off now. Okay, thank you everyone, and glad that you guys are still hanging around. Do appreciate that. And yes, okay, I didn't hear it. Okay, no worries. It was one of those things. I tried to turn it up, and probably I got sidetracked here before I walked away. So no worries, no music on our end of the break. Okay. So, yep, old geezers. No, old geezer. Don't call me that. Anyway, no, we're not going to old geezers. We're going to Hawaii. And that is where we're off to. What? The zebras are on the loose in, okay, the zebra pox. Oh my God, Garabando, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, going over to Hawaii. And yes, 2 Pineapples was live this morning from Kilauea. And that, of course, is why we had the start screen there. Had, what do they call that? Thumbnail had Hawaii on it. So that is pretty awesome. Anyway, this was from 4:26 a.m. is what it looked like there. And you notice we've got an outcropping on this side now. I guess our hummingbird is going to get some wings after all. And this is pretty cool to see. Just need to see that tail fill out. And that would be pretty cool. Let's refresh that picture, see what it's like right now. And that is what it looks like. So that definitely was an overflow right over here. You can see that. That is a beautiful clean shot. Lava lake is full right to the brim, and definitely filled back up. I love it, and love the patterns that we see in the little lava pond here. But yeah, this is the overflow area that we've seen that extra lava in, and you can actually see these fresh lines and everything. Looks pretty cool, pretty awesome. Let's get over to the next photo. 4:27 a.m. on this guy, and that shows us our lava lake and what almost looks like another lava lake right behind it. So not sure what's going on with our actual vent there at the time, but that was pretty cool looking. If we refresh that, this is what we see. So right down here is where our primary vent is. And by the way, you know, I had mentioned before that that vent used to be back here, and it's moved out quite a ways. And I asked 2 Pineapples this morning, is that actually what I'm seeing? Am I right? And he says, yes, it has moved out away from the wall, probably an extra distance of 20 or 30 meters more than what it used to be, because it used to sit very close, and it's gone. It's slid way out there now, and this whole lava lake has moved out as well. That used to start about here, and that's drifted off. So we do have movement in Kilauea, and that is pretty good. Dr. Fox, is it too old faithful? It is a too old faithful. Wow, okay. Well, this isn't, you can call this old faithful, but that's not what we're looking at. This is Kilauea in Hawaii. But we will go take another look at Old Faithful. Good night, Tetra, and have a very good sleep. Take care. All right. anyway, let's look at the other view, and there's what we're seeing from the other side of the caldera, and definitely our lava pond, and then the extra lava here. This doesn't look quite as big as it did on the other picture, but that is okay. And this is the daytime version of that shot, and you can definitely see the lava pond very full, and also a lot of smoke along the edges. And again, here just behind Pig Island, you can definitely tell where that newer flow has gone. You can see the difference in color, the darker material here, older and newer stuff out in the sides, and you can definitely see that distinctive line all the way through. So pretty cool. And let's get over to the thermal shot, and this was kind of what we were seeing there as far as that thermal. There's the primary vent. Again, that distance here has increased quite a bit, and we do see new places where that lava is forming, and we do see a flow coming out to the back here off of the primary vent. Pardon me. That normally feeds down in and feeds the lava lake here, but we are seeing this overflow and come back to this side. If we refresh that one, we'll see a current view of that, and that is kind of what it is now. That's cooled down a bunch. We see we have some hot spots, but that is kind of what's happened. The overflow has stopped, and it continues to fill the lava pond very, very nicely. Okay, let's see if we can pop over and have a look at the earthquakes for there. Pardon me, I'm going to end up coughing again here. I feel it. I feel it. Anyway, USGS map, and we're going to zoom in real quick on that. Hawaiian Islands. Of course, the first thing that sticks out, we got this guy out here in the water. Not very big, 2.0 at 16 kilometers down. That was actually from yesterday, so nothing too major there. We do have a bunch here in the Pahala area, and while Two Pineapples was out there this morning, we did have a couple quakes happening there, and we'll get to those quakes shortly. There's some other quakes we want to look at. Anyway, 2.3 at 41 minutes after midnight out here in the water. This one right off the shore at 9:26 a.m. 1.9. This guy there at 2.2 at 9:20 a.m. This guy is 2.1 at 10:44. And that guy 2.6 at from yesterday 23:31. This guy here from today 8:37 a.m. and that was 1.8. And this guy here 1.9 7:50 a.m. This guy here 1.9 as well, 16:55. And then that one from yesterday at 21:50 for that 2.1. And then we got a couple more here. This guy 2.1 as well, and 8:29 a.m. And this other 1.8, 21:10 from yesterday. I might as well call it 11 since it's 59 seconds after. So anyway, these are all about 30 to 35 kilometers down, and that's kind of what we're seeing there, and that is pretty normal. We don't see anything right in Mauna Loa at the top of the crater, but we do see this guy. This happened yesterday, 22:24, and 2.1 kilometers down. There's the actual crater ones. We don't see anything new in there. and looking at Kilauea itself. And just again to throw in here, where Two Pineapples normally sits. He's out here somewhere, and I'm not exactly 100% sure, but this would be where the observation point is, and they'd be looking down at the crater there, and then when they peek up, they can see the observatory and stuff like that, which is over there. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Anyway, that's it for quakes in Hawaii. Sorry. While I have this map open though, and normally we look for big red spots, but right now we're going to look for big orange ones. I have to point this one out. It was originally a 7.3. It's downgraded to 7.2. No, there were no tsunamis. Southern Peru, 7.2. That is a very, very large quake. I hope nobody got hurt or anything like that, but they definitely had one there. This guy here, Mid-Atlantic Ridge, a 6.2 as well in here. And again, this is a land-making type rift. And of course, that is the same as what we have in the Mid-Atlantic Ridge, where it builds land. So 6.2 there, and then when we zip in, we do see this other guy here, 6.4, just off of the Loyalty Islands at 9:37 a.m. Their time, 10 kilometers down. Oh, hang on, I gotta sneeze again. Okay, well, the joys and the funs of having sinus issues right now. Anyway, and put it this way, it's a lot better than what we had yesterday. Okay, I can actually get through most of these today. Yesterday my eyeballs were feeling like they were going to pop right out of my head. Not so bad today. I can actually see the screen a lot better. Anyway, I wanted to point those larger earthquakes out, and one of the things I noticed here is we kind of have in the whole area here. So this one went first, that one went second. This one, I don't know how much further down the time clock it went, but these all were after that. 5.1 there, and this one here, 5.1 as well. So fair sizable shakers, and definitely would cause some issues if you were in those areas. All right, let's carry on while we're looking at this, and let's go over to the Canary Islands. Gonna do a real quick refresh on it, and just to make sure we're up to date, and I don't want to be doing old data. And there we go. The only thing we see right now flashing is one on the tip of Tenerife here, and I don't think that's even on the island, just out in the water, and that is where that guy is. Nothing major to worry about. This, of course, is La Palma, and we do see a few quakes there, but we only see 2 for today, for the 26th. 1.4, 12 kilometers down, and that one I'm not sure why it's there. This one here could be a collapsing pipe or something. 2 kilometers down, and that is just about right on top of Cumbre Vieja, the volcano. So that's what we're seeing there. Going over to the interactive map. And the interest of today, of course, is taking a look and seeing what's going on here in Iceland. And I think they need to move their volcano over here, and they're slightly in the wrong spot. They need to move it about there. I'm hoping that volcano actually goes off out there. That would be a lot nicer. If it comes here, I'm not too happy because these poor people in the Grindavik will be having a hard time. So, yeah, Blue Lagoon there, and that's where they're saying the Reykjans volcano was the one that was going to go, but I've got a sneaky hunch it's going to happen over here, you guys. Speaking of which, they don't even have Frega del Fiel in the right spot. And why not? That makes, oh, maybe they do. I think their map is wrong. They drew their map incorrectly. Holy mackerel. That map is not right. What is this? Where's our valley? Ha! Somebody forgot to put Geldingadarla in here. And, Geldingadarla volcano? No, no, no. You guys got this map all wrong. Alright. I've never zoomed in on this one before. And, they put a big blob there instead of putting the proper contours in. Somebody ought to tell them that. Send an email, quick. Get them to fix it while we're here, waiting for them. I'm kidding. Anyway, that is kind of what we were seeing out there. They did have that in the wrong spot. But going around the world real quick, Sao George, we still don't see any activity there other than some small tremors. Cumbre Vieja is quiet. Michael Volcano down here, South Sandwich Islands, doing its quiet thing. We do see these earthquakes, and we know those happened already. There's our good guys up here in Alaska, Semi and Great Sitkins and Cleveland and Pavlov, and then of course Karimsky and his buddies up here in the Kamchatka Peninsula. So sliding down, we zoom in a little bit more. Suwanosi-jima right there. It is doing its thing. Do they have another volcano in here? No, they don't. What is that one? This one, and then Sakurajima. So, yeah, that's pretty much it there. They do also have these guys out here. Never seen anything from those before. So, all quiet. Taal volcano, we already looked at that. It is quiet today. Ibu and Dukono doing their thing, continuing to erupt. We did, I guess we didn't really look at Luolotok, but we know it's there. And Semeru, Merapi, and Krakatoa out here on Java. And that is in Indonesia. And everything else looks pretty cool. No changes in Africa. I'm going to leave that at that. And of course, there's Etna on Sicily, and then Volcano and Stromboli and Campi. So they're all doing their things. Oh, mummy of hamsters, good to see you. Crack the toa. Yeah, don't crack your toa. Debbie Brandy, welcome. Glad to have you on board as well. Like number 101. Excellent. Thank you. Do appreciate it. And let's see. Since we are getting near the end of the show here, I think we've covered our volcanoes. We've covered our earthquakes. The only thing we haven't really done is had a look at our weather today. My bad. Coughing. Anyway, I did refresh this one earlier. We'll just use it. It's not going to be any different. Anyway, North America, Greenland all clean. Up in the northern portions of Canada, not bad. I'm ashamed of Edmonton making that big plume of SO2 gas. They should be ashamed of themselves. And, of course, here, even down in Mexico City, I mean, you got 22 million people in Mexico City. I can understand that, okay? But Edmonton's got 1.5 million in populace on the outside. How come we're making so much schmutz, right? But anyway, all right. Central America, not bad at all. We do see a lot of it there. it's looking pretty cool. And we are seeing a little bit more down here in Chile. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, I didn't. Almost made it. Oh boy, oh boy. I knew I was going to sneeze. Anyway, I can tell it's starting to dry up out there, and there's not much of a breeze or anything, but that pollen, like I said, about 50% of it got washed away last night, and it wasn't so bad, but now it is one of those things. When is the next lava trip? I don't know, John. I'm still working on stuff. Brian Rock Railfan, bye for today. Thanks for popping in, Brian Rock Railfan. And anyway, looking at that, not too bad. I'm going to go this way this time. Not too much coming from Iceland. I'm not going to worry about that. Looking at these areas out here, we're looking pretty clean in Ireland and England, Scotland, all the way up here, Sweden, Norway, and Finland. Everybody is good. We don't see anything till we get over here to St. Petersburg, where again it's population and industrial waste or pollution. Germany isn't too bad. Looking down here, goat tokens. Holy mackerel, Irish monk. I didn't know there was such a thing. Goat tokens. Thank you kindly for that wonderful goat token super chat. Goat tokens. That's a new one on me. Really is. Where are those goats from? Somewhere here? They gotta be, the goats have to be here. But you sold one of your goats. Are you going to get a replacement goat? That is a question. Anyway, so looking at the wonderful boot of Italy, of course, there is that one of the frames that they show there from Etna, and it is beautiful. We don't need to look at it. It's that other guy. It's just still pictures anyway. So, but we do see that plume there. It is pretty heavy duty, and of course it's messing up the area a little bit. But hey, it's a volcano. What do you expect? You're going to get some SO2 gas and stuff like that, and that is all good. Or wow, it can be, or it can be bad. And again here, Democratic Republic of Congo. Doing its thing. That is partially volcano, partially industrial. This is all industrial down here in South Africa. And we slide over to India and some of those other places. Pretty normal there. And getting here, Krakatoa on this end, Merapi in the middle, and Semeru down on the other end. And then, of course, Luolatok there. And this is Ibu and Tukono making that a big mess. Sliding down here, not too bad in Australia. This here from New Zealand, White Isle volcano, still off-gassing quite a bit. We haven't seen too much coming from Ruapehu as of yet. We do see out here Tofua is still off-gassing. And I might add, it is Tofua and Hunga Ha'apai are both off-gassing. Now, if you guys haven't watched it, GeoHub has an awesome video up, and I don't have the link handy, but if you go look up GeoHub, you can go take a look. And apparently that crater, when they had that explosion out there at Tonga, that crater in the water, below the water line, it is 700 meters deep. That's like 2,100 feet down. And that chasm that it blew out, it's basically a U-shaped, I guess, caldera now. That is still active at the very bottom of it, but it is filled up basically with water for the most part. They did have some slag go back into it after the eruption, but a 700-meter deep hole underneath where that island used to be. So that's pretty big. And the remnants of what you see on the outsides, if something happened, those could tip and fall in, and you wouldn't see those little islands anymore, the two that are left. So that is kind of unique there. And I thought, wow, all right. Anyway, sliding over a little bit more, I think South America we've already kind of looked at. Looking here, Kamchatka, it is going in both directions now. Karimsky pushing down south. The other two look like they're pushing up north and making it go into Alaska. And I'm not sure what's actually causing this, or if that's leftovers from something else. We do have pulp plants and stuff like this here, there as well, causing some of those plumes. It's just like here in Edmonton, dirty refineries, right? So that's kind of it for the SO2 report. Going over to our actual weather map, we'll see if we can keep this quick. Gonna refresh this guy and get it up to current time, 1900 my time, and we will take a look at North America real quick. And we do have wonderful warmer weather all the way up in Canada, and looking here, 22, 23 degrees out in the prairies. I love it. Even Alaska is basking in the sunshine with 17, 18, 19 degrees, depending on where you are. And that is unusually hot for them. Looking at the U.S. itself, we see that cold spot here has finally gone away. And they've got some heat in there, which is really good. So Colorado and Utah are warming up. My bad. I got a cough again. Hang on. Yeah, it is warmer in Alaska than it is in Nova Scotia. It's true. And look at these temperatures out here. Newfoundland and up the coast. And yeah, Nova Scotia and all that. PEI, probably 12, 13 degrees, somewhere thereabouts. And you're looking at Alaska with 18, 19 degrees, and that is a pretty, 20 in some spots yet. That's pretty nice. 21, wow. So, yeah, they got all the heat. You'll have to get that pipe from up there in Alaska all the way down. Hopefully, they'll allow you to put a pipeline in for warmer air from Alaska. They probably approved that right away. Anyway, eastern U.S. not bad. Florida looking pretty nice down here in, I guess we call it Cuba and those places. I'm just going to call it that for now. There's a word for that area. I can't remember. Gulf doing its thing. Anyway, we've got all those. I'm getting all snuffly. That's why I can't think. Where am I? Virgin Islands are out here, and we've got Puerto Rico and that kind of stuff. So those are all out there basking in the sunshine. Mexico hot in some of the areas, going down to South America. Not too bad here in the rainforest, but still not as warm as it could be. Here's our cutoff line. Buenos Aires be a little bit cool right now, 9, 10, 11 degrees, depending on where you are. Same thing with Santiago in Chile. Go back a little bit further north, Rio de Janeiro, 21 degrees. That would be better, guys. And looking at Iceland, let's zoom in there real quick. They're getting northern flows, so they're not getting any of that wonderful warm temperature right now. Anyway, not too bad. 5, 6 degrees, 4 degrees, that kind of thing, which is all right for nighttime temperature for them. Here's Ireland, and of course they are getting some of that warmer air from down below, but it's going through this system right here. So I'm imagining that they're going to have some rainstorms or something happening as well. A little cooler out here in Ireland. Up here in Scotland, same thing. And northern England. Southern England, though, warming up quite a bit. Same thing with, I guess, well, Holland and it'll get to me. Germany, of course, Denmark and those places, Luxembourg, and oh, come on, I'll think of it. Starts with B. I'll get it. Anyway, never mind. Okay, France and Spain, Portugal, those are all pretty normal. Some cooler spots in Spain. Looking at what's going on here in Brussels. No, it wasn't not Brussels. The actual country that Brussels is in. Belgium. That's the one. Thanks, Sue. And that's what I was looking for. Slipped my tongue. Anyway, we see it is quite warm in this area. Beautiful for volcano watching. And that's what we're seeing there. And since Piggy is roasting, and wow, nighttime temperatures for Piggy right now, 22, 23 degrees. And I hope she is getting some rest. That is pretty warm. And looking here, Africa, very, very hot. Middle East doing its thing. If we slide south in Africa, we see down on the bottom end, a lot colder down here in South Africa, and you can kind of see the cutoff line about here where it gets warm, and not bad here in Madagascar. And we look at the Indian Ocean, pretty warm all the way through, and carrying on from the Middle East through Iran and some of those other countries like Pakistan, going into India. Very, very hot, and then we get into our Indonesian, Malaysian areas, and Philippines, and where Tony Flabby is from there, 29 degrees Celsius in Bangkok. So very, very warm, normal temperatures for those people. Northern Australia, not too bad, but southern areas are cooling off again. Still not as bad as it was a few days ago here. Tasmania, 8, 9, 10 degrees. That's not so bad. A little bit warmer in Melbourne again, and then going up the coast. They've recovered from the colder temperatures. Looking at the circulations here, they're a little bit different again now. We do still see a lot of cold stuff going right around the southern island of New Zealand, and northern island, not overly warm either right now. Move up just a little bit over into Fiji, and you're back into 27, 28 degrees. Same thing with New Caledonia and Vanuatu and those areas. Not quite as hot in Hawaii, but that is still plenty, okay, 26, 27. And out on the big island, a little cooler. Of course, the cooler area is higher elevations, you guys. You got to remember those mountains are big, those volcanoes. So that is what we've got. It's on the ocean floor. What's on the ocean floor? Did you drop something? Welcome, Kananaskis country. Did someone say France? Yeah, France was over on the other side of the world. This is Hawaii. And I think we're just about good with that portion of the weather. Let's have a quick peek at precipitation, and we'll make this really, really quick. Iceland, yo, look at that, that northern flow bringing in snow into the eastern half of Iceland, and that is horrible, and I don't want to be there. Scotland getting nailed with a storm, and not so bad here in Ireland. Looks pretty good. Probably a little bit on the windy side. We do see this circulation here, so not sure what's going on. Anyway, here we go. Belgium is in the clear, but Netherlands or Holland is getting nailed, and same with pretty much the northern half of Germany. They're getting that storm all the way through, moving all the way into Poland, as well as up. You see another storm in Denmark. So hopefully it's not too bad for any of them. And then again, we see multiple different systems here in Norway and Sweden and Finland, and some of those carrying right through some of those areas. And we do see a big bad twirler up here, and that's probably drawing some of that air down in here. The culprit here is, I think, this thing here. We need to get rid of it. It needs to move north, and that'll cause more of that material to be drawn up again, and we'll get that flow going once more. And looking at South Africa, Central Africa. Equatorial area is getting storms just like pretty much normal. And same thing with South America. We see that equatorial stuff coming across. Don't go to the Caribbean. That's the word I was looking for. The Caribbean. It's a snowy, no, not snowy. It's storming there. Same thing with southern Mexico and all of those Central American countries, right from Colombia all the way up into Mexico. They're getting nailed pretty bad. Eastern U.S. Definitely is seeing another storm system going all the way up into Quebec, and that is not so good for those good people. And we do see a storm out here above Hudson's Bay, and some bad stuff above me here in Alberta. This is on the coast, so Seattle, Vancouver, and those areas are probably getting hit with some of that. Let's move out. Quick shot here. And a little bit of rain in Tasmania, and on the edge of Australia, there seems to be that system hanging out there. Doesn't look too bad here, but we're sitting right in where this stuff is twirling around, so they're not getting as warm temperatures in New Zealand right now. And again, that is our equatorial stuff going all the way across, and Malaysia and those areas, they continue to have those storms, and it's pretty normal for there. And wow, bad storm in Tokyo and in Japan in general right now, and looking at Russia a little bit up in the north. Not too bad all the way around, nothing major, but definitely still lots of weather on the board. Let's go back to temperatures. I'll find our high or low temperature for today. And I don't know where we're going to find it. Not like that, we won't. There we go. And let's see. I see minus 68, 69 somewhere in here. And yeah, 69 right there. So let's move over a bit and see if we can find a cold spot. 71, 72. Yep, I think that is about it. And oh, did I see something colder? Minus 74. Okay, well, we'll settle with that. Minus 74 Celsius. So please remember, give your penguin a blanket, and just think, wherever you are, I guarantee you, you will be warmer. So think of it that way. Save a penguin. Oh, minus 75 Celsius. Yeah, minus 75. Still not the record. We did have minus 80 on here before, but that is still pretty nasty. Minus 75 degrees Celsius, and like I say, buy that penguin a blanket, and do it that way. All right, on that friendly note, it is time to pack things in here, you guys, and I am going to see if we have a focus on that other camera yet, and I don't see focus, which is a little bit disappointing for me. I was hoping, and oh, we didn't check on one other volcano, and I do want to go check on it real quick, and that is Stromboli. We haven't looked at Stromboli for a while. Hey, how come we're only seeing 2 of Stromboli, not the third one? Let's add one real quick. And which one do we have there? We got that one. And let's add the other Stromboli thermal. And we'll get that in there. Adjust. No, doesn't want to adjust. Let me fix it, and then we'll be okay with it. There we go. All right, fixed it. So Stromboli, yeah, quiet as all can be, and nothing we can do about it. And we don't mind that at Stromboli Sandwich. I don't know if we have one on here. Do we have Stromboli? No, we've lost our Stromboli Sandwich off of here. Somebody ate it, I think, and that was unfortunate, but it happened. Yeah, it erupted between 14 and 1900, and that's why I kind of wanted to get back in there. Now, the problem is the feed that we have, unless you're actually watching it and recording it yourself, it doesn't show up here on this particular feed, because this is live only. There's no recordings, and that's kind of where it is. But I can't record more than one at a time, and that's part of the problem. I can record a couple of them at the same time. It's just very taxing and very difficult to try to juggle when you're trying to do. I was trying to do the time lapse for Etna, and because of the focal problems that they had, I was ashamed of what the end result was, so I didn't bother showing it or posting it. And I thought, no, you guys deserve better than that. So that's kind of what I was looking at, and I didn't have time. I did pop by and did see Stromboli was there, but I didn't have time to record it. So let's see if we can put it back to Etna, though, and see if we're still there cooking and doing our thing. Oh, I needed to move that one back to go back here and go there. Okay, that one is out of focus, definitely. This one is okay, and what's that one doing? A little bit closer, but still a long ways away. But you can see how much it is smoking on that insert cam, and it is a lot of smoke coming off of it right now, you guys. So that's what we're seeing. Sharon Stewart says, thanks a bunch, Doc, for the stream. I feel better soon. Arizona Snowman and Piggy and C&D Boy and Joseph. Ta-ta for now. Ta-ta for now. Or, yeah. All y'all. Okay, lava loving peeps. Okay, got it. That's hard to say when you got coughing coming on. Anyway, thank you everyone for being here. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. And thank you for getting the likes over that 100 mark. Let's see if we can get a couple more likes before we shut it off today. And big thank you to the wonderful super chatters. We had Jonesy Music for the £2 super chat there. Josie Music also signed up for membership, so thank you kindly for that as well. B Matt threw in a $20 dental repair thing, and thank you kindly for that, B Matt. And Irish Monk with two separate €10 super chats. I really do appreciate that as well. Also, big thank you to each and every one of you who is a member. You guys are awesome, and I do appreciate the support. Also, just in general, all of you here, the Lava family, we do really, really appreciate each and every one of you. Kunkel was supposed to get back to me. What on where those volcanoes are? Which volcano did you need to know? Oh, hang on. Let me try going back above here. Okay. See if I can find it. Stromboli erupted. Yeah, we got that part. Okay, you're gonna take a look for footage. All right. Yeah, volcanoes in Germany. Yeah, the Eifel is one of the. It's a big super volcano out in the western portions of Germany, central Germany, if that's one of the ones that you're looking for. But yeah, if you type in Eifel volcano Germany into Google, you will see where that is. And the Eifel region there, it's actually a very beautiful area. And just, I can't see it being a volcano. It doesn't look like one. Anyhow, good people, thank you all for being here. I really do appreciate it. 30 volcanoes in Germany in the mountainous area. 30 of them. Yeah, but nothing is looking like it's going to erupt soon. At least we hope not. Okay, good people, thank you all for being here, and I really do appreciate the moderators as well. Arizona Snowman, Piggy, who is in the background, hopefully sleeping, CND Boy, and Joseph Fields. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys, and really, really does help out. So a big thank you to Arizona Snowman, CND Boy, Piggy. You know, you guys are awesome, and thanks. All right, be good, everyone. And today is Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. And we're going to keep an eye on what is happening in Iceland, just north of Grindavik. And hopefully things will either subside or move out. Sue Hayes, older than me? Who's older than you? Yeah. There's a few of us in here. Anyway, be good, everyone. Take care of yourselves, and please, please, make sure you tell your loved ones that you love them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. I'm your host, DrFox2000. Take care, everyone. Be good, my friends, and stay happy, wonderful, happy Lava family. Good night, everyone. Oink oink.